I absolutely love that there is a natural way to be able to relax, but you know what? Sometimes my wallet doesn't love it, but luckily Value Sesh is there for you because you can sesh for less with their rabbit hole gummies. They are packed with D9. You can get that relaxing feeling without killing your bank account. You know what? Tony tried these himself. He absolutely loved them. We cannot wait to try them, but you can try them at even further of a discount than what they normally are at. If you use the code SCAREDY at valuesesh.com, you can get 25% off of this and be able to relax with the Scaredy crew. So make sure to go get yours. And you know what? We're going to tell you what we think. So make sure to let us know what you think in the comments.
Hey, welcome to Scaredycast. We're here in the studio.
Can you believe it?
I know the last few weeks have been weird, kind of.
Been all over the place.
We've just been all over the place, but we're back here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's back? Back again.
We are all back.
Scaredy's back. Tell a friend.
Guys, we got some quick Patreon shout-outs real quick here. We got some new patrons.
Hell yeah.
Dude, first off, we got Kimbo.
Kimbo.
We got
I love
Brian.
Kimbo.
I love Brian.
And we got Culture Shock Apparel.
Culture Shock.
Which you're wearing right now.
No way.
Yo, their stuff is so dope.
That's a sick ass shirt. It's metal as fuck too.
I saw it when we were at Artists for Assembly. Or yeah.
Artists Assemble.
Get Artists.
You mix them all
I always
up.
get it all
You're
mixed up.
just a mess.
I ain't a mess. I saw that shirt and I was like, man, I really like that shirt. And then I kept coming around. I was like,
It goes hard.
You that shirt?
Goes hard.
I know. I kind of want to like cut it up, like make it into like a little like.
Yeah, I want to
cute.
put like one of those super like death metal, etchy, hard to read like band names on there, but it just says like, you know,
Scaredycast.
Counting Crows or something.
Shania Twain.
There you go. Fuck yeah, and it's all like married with the barbed wire. I love that shit.
Dude, let's make it.
All right.
Honestly, though, too, we have new shirts that we've been like, you know, having from Culture Shock Apparel, and people have been loving those as well.
The new design is so sick, and it almost has nothing to do with Scaredycast completely. It has more to do with monsters. It's really cool. You guys should check it out.
Over on Monday morning, we just recorded an episode about a polar bear that got into a scuffle with a man, and, well, the man won because he cheated with a pew-pew.
And another man.
And, well...
His neighbor did it.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
they
which...
jumped him. They jumped that
polar
polar
bear's
bear.
gone, but you know what polar bear's not? Is Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that play. The toy store?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
We gotta shout 'em out.
collectibles for days.
That's all. Whenever we go shopping for Christmas stuff for the kids, that's the first spot we always go to.
Dang.
Dude, and we're talking like Gundam, Dragon Ball, freaking Harry Potter, Ninja Turtles,
Wrestling.
Funko
Horror.
Pops, horror, anything.
Vinyl records.
Dude,
They got
It's
everything
a
in
one-stop shop.
it's a place you go to just hang out and freaking you'll be there for hours if you're into all kinds of cool stuff like that because they have actually like really good prices too. Usually toy stores a lot of times can rack them up pretty high, but they're pretty solid, man.
And as always, you know, Scaredycast is presented by Evil Izzy's Haunted Emporium, which is open right now. If you need Christmas stuff, they got spooky Christmas stuff. Like, they got Christmas trees that are orange. Like orange Christmas trees and like ornaments. And
So if you
like
want
Freddy
spooky
Krueger
Christmas,
nutcrackers.
yeah.
Right, dude, they got all kinds of cool shit.
You know what's so cool, too, is I saw, like, you know how Wicked just came out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were dressed up as Elphaba as well.
Who?
Elphaba?
I don't know who
The
that is.
Green Witch.
She has a name?
Elphaba.
I thought she was just Wicked Witch of the West.
Well, in Wicked, she has a name.
Oh. I know
Oh, I
nothing
thought she
about
was just
Wicked.
a wicked witch. Yeah.
Well, we're all learning together.
Look at
but
that.
it was amazing. So, like, they also, where I was going, is they also have, like, great makeup that is, like, grade A. Like, you know, anything, if you want to dress up as anything
Special
year-round.
effects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
special
they have some-
effects, like, cool outfits. Like, it's awesome.
So.
Watch me say that name wrong and all the Wicked people are going to come after me.
Oh, God. Just.
I haven't
that'd be
seen
so
it. Sorry,
funny.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
but
Probably
do you
won't.
want? But she just got mad at us for not knowing, and now she's like,
I didn't
she
get
hasn't
mad.
even seen it.
I didn't get mad.
I don't
didn't
care about
know
this. I'm moving
Elphaba.
on from this wicked shit because you know
know
what I
what?
want to
How
talk
about
about? Oh,
Oh, she just
Double.
She just
God.
double stuffed us, man. Fuck.
I had a birthday the other day.
Happy birthday, Tone.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday to you.
We did a live show with our dear friend Megaran at Thunderbird Lounge.
It was awesome,
We
except for some parts of it.
there was an incident.
Tony continues to
we-
make us eat hot sauces. And it was
we did it in
terrible.
Chicago with Felissa Rose and Jackson and Dave Sheridan and Bill and everybody, and it was amazing, and it was such a fun time.
It was so fun.
After the whole rest of the weekend, people were coming up telling us how much fun it was and how,
Do we have the milk jug? We forgot to bring that.
Oh,
That needs
it's
to
at
go
my
on the
house,
set.
sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
But we were thinking of what should we do for my birthday show, and I was like, let's do the hot sauce thing, and people really liked it, and it could be fun. It was a bad idea.
That was a mistake.
Big mistake.
But
was
mostly because it wasn't the exact same thing.
Was not the exact same thing. This time there was a hot sauce involved called 357.
And it is
Mad Dog.
Awful.
disgusting.
It is awful.
Just like the bomb.
It's worse than the bomb.
Worse than the
It's
bomb.
worse than the bomb. Because
Way worse than the
because we
bomb.
I got high off
changed
of
the
the bomb.
order because we were like, oh, the bomb should be last, and it
it's
should
the
not have been
worst.
last.
Way worse.
Yeah.
Like
way
5
worse.
times worse.
Even though it's
'Cause
not
the
that far
bomb-
in like the Scoville, but like it's worse. It's
Just the
worse. I don't
taste?
know.
The bomb's taste is bad, but the spiciness wasn't too crazy.
Yeah.
This was just pure pain.
Oh God, it's like honestly,
There was no
I just
taste.
got.
It was just pain. So what we did beforehand was we ordered all the chicken nuggets to dip the sauce in. But I'm also like, I'm gonna get us some milkshakes
Yeah.
to combat the spiciness.
Dude, cold dairy, that's the best thing you can do, man. Ice cold.
I had that 357
Wasn't
and I
enough.
started drinking that milkshake.
What number was 357 out of the 10 or whatever?
I don't
We
remember.
had it second to last,
Yeah.
so
So
there was like
number 9.
2 more still, or is that
8.
third to last?
I don't remember.
Whatever.
We didn't have like 10 though. I don't think it was like 10 that we had. It was like I think it was like 8 or 9 sauces that we had.
Either way, holy shit.
Legitimately, like we all start coughing. I'm crying. Like I'm like
yeah,
my
all
makeup
3 of
is
us
like
were just-
running. It was awful.
I started drinking milkshakes to fight the spiciness. And I was in such a panic. I couldn't see. I had my glasses off because my eyes are watering. I couldn't see. I couldn't talk. I tried talking. I was like, that's all I could really say.
Like yodeled.
And I wasn't thinking about how much milkshake I was drinking. I was just trying to fix my
You
mouth.
can't chug dairy, bro.
I had.
Oh no.
I drank 2 large milkshakes from McDonald's in a matter of 5 minutes.
I tried to give one to Meg around, and he's like, I need it. And I was
Wait,
like, damn, okay.
Megan did it too? He did it?
Oh yeah.
So me and Meg around like split the strawberry
I
one.
had like my nugget like doused in this shit too.
Yeah, we were doing a lot more than we were in Chicago, which
You guys
was
were
a mistake.
dunking,
I
not-
wasn't
not
doing a
dabbing,
ton.
you were dunking.
I mean, I still was like dabbing, but it
So I
disgusting.
had to leave. I had to get up and start moving and get out of there. So like
During the middle of the show?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yo, he left like he was gone, and then I saw like I look over and I see that Tony's glasses are on the
It's just
table,
my
and I'm
glasses
like,
on the table and that's it.
and I'm like, we lost Tony. We're gonna find him wandering somewhere because he can't see.
I went to the bathroom. I started washing my face and blowing my nose.
Still in pain.
And I was
Still,
just staring at myself in the mirror like, what are you fucking doing, man? Like,
get a hold of yourself.
and then I went back out. I didn't go sit down, but I like just stood on the side of the stage because I was just contemplating because my stomach was like, what are you fucking doing up there, man? Like, stop putting this shit down there. We don't want it. I went back in the bathroom and I was like, the only way I'm going to get through this is if I puke. Like, the only way my stomach's going to maybe calm down and I'm going to be able to proceed is if I evacuate.
So you did? Did you force yourself to?
I didn't even have to force myself. Like, I just stood there in the stall for like
And your
long
body's
enough,
like, yep.
and my body was like, let's do it, man. And I was like, it's the only time in my life where I was so happy to be throwing up.
Because of the relief after?
Oh, God. It wasn't even immediate relief. It was a different type of pain. It went from being sick to my stomach to like my stomach just feeling like somebody was twisting it.
Cramp, like
Oh my
muscle
God,
cramp.
dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
But like, oh.
So once that was all done, you clean yourself up.
Once I puked and I got it out of me and I cleaned myself up and went back on stage, sat down, and we just finished the rest of the show. But like,
It was better.
oh my God, dude. Like,
You know what's so crazy?
on top of that, I had like 3 of like the fruitiest cocktail drinks
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, you drank on top, Tony? God damn.
3, like I had like this Hawaii 5-0 and it was super blue and like
You're growing up blue. I forgot it was your
think-
birthday.
Tequila
duh.
sunrise.
the worst part. So I'm puking. I had all that hot sauce.
Did it go through your nose?
No, it didn't come out my nose,
good.
but it was back in my mouth.
It's hot again.
So my mouth starts burning again. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, it's just going to be a never-ending battle of like me chugging milkshakes, puking it out, getting spicy again, chugging another milkshake. Just,
no.
God.
I really don't want to do it ever again. We
I
need
don't
to come
wanna
up
ever
with
do it
like an
again.
alternate because, and then also too, so you were really struggling that night and like, obviously my mouth was burning too, but the next day,
Other holes were burning.
it was so bad.
painful.
Like it was bad. And I had to record the next day. And so I'm like getting stuff ready for the show and like all these things. I get to work and I'm on like, sorry for if anyone that I work with like listens, but we have like our morning editorial meeting and
for like the marketing people.
yeah, for like our comms group. And it's like, so we're just going through and it was actually one of the ones where it was longer than like 5 minutes.
Of
It was like
course.
the whole half an hour. I'm like
Which never
I'm like
happens.
at work. Yes, it never happens. I'm at work. I have my bags like on the ground and I'm like just like standing in there like
Cold sweat.
clenching my butthole.
yeah.
And like just on mute and just being like, fucking please let this meeting be over, like please. And then it wasn't ending and I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. Like, so then it's like, I'm on this meeting and like, I obviously don't have the camera on. I have on mute. I'm like,
she got it on her lap on the toilet. Oh.
I'm like, I
That's
hope
why you
to
need
God.
like the greens, like the background removal tool on there, so you can just make it look like an office body.
That's what my
You're the-
doctor does every time I talk to her. So for all I know, she could be sitting
on
in a
the
stall
shitter.
somewhere.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my God. And then so then I was like, I didn't want to flush it. And then all of a sudden they like come to me and it's like flushing, like, you know what I mean?
Oh my
But then like
God.
they were like asking me like 2 more questions, like as I'm sitting on the toilet and I'm like, and I would just like say really quick, I'm like, yep, that sounds good. And then be like,
So Kelsey, have you had a chance to look at our numbers? Yeah, so just for this one.
Kelsey, can you please share your screen?
This
I
whole
really
thing
see-
went down on Wednesday night, and it was Saturday when my body felt normal again. And of course, I'm a
Whoa.
big giant idiot. So what do I have for dinner last night?
Fucking hot sauce.
Homemade tacos with some hot sauce on it.
Beautiful.
Don't,
Can't get enough.
It was Cholula, so it was like
I do
can
like
handle
Cholula. Yeah,
Cholula's
that's pretty
the
good.
best.
I can handle some Cholula.
Oh man, but it was a good time. Like honestly, it was so fun. I like finally met Megaran, which we've heard a lot of great things about him.
He's
Obviously, we
amazing.
missed Brian, but we held down the fort. We said we had Brian. Megaran was new Brian.
That's okay because I've
Brian.
I've been
Mega
a fan
Brian.
of his since long before. Like years before Scaredycast, and I was buying tickets and going to his shows like with my buddies, straight up. And then I met Tony, and then years later, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I know that guy." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, he did my theme song for Twitch," and I'm like, "What? What the fuck?" And now like I've got to hang out with him a couple times, and I was so looking forward to doing a show, being on stage with this man that I've been a fan of for so long.
Well,
have to
we
do it
will-
another time.
We'll definitely
Yeah.
be doing it again.
yeah.
And speaking of doing it again, we are doing another Hot Takes with Felissa
Oh,
Rose.
fuck.
At Days of the Dead Vegas, January 17th through the 19th.
Oh, we're gonna die. I just want to
Vegas is
skip
already
the
like
bomb.
crazy enough.
I know the bomb was disgusting. I
God.
will do all the other sauces, but I started feeling like phantom limbs once
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
felt like I had 6 arms and all of them were floating independently, and then I started getting this like in my
bad.
head, and I was like, it's like ayahuasca. I was having a spiritual
Who
journey.
enjoys this stuff?
Nobody can like that.
Who is
Think
like,
about the
I
guy
need...
that hosts the show. Like he's an insane person.
I mean, I don't think he enjoys it either. He enjoys...
Does he even have
The
like an
paycheck.
esophagus
Paychecks.
anymore, or like does he even have like a?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure
digestive
at some
tract?
point maybe you develop some kind of...
They probably just like
Immunity
he's
to
got
it,
enough
like-
money. They probably just like got like a Teflon coated like tube put in his throat so he can just down the hatch.
But what
and
about
not
Maybe.
the other side of things?
Well, that's the whole point. Is that's the entertainment. But Sean, the guy that runs it, whatever, he's probably
Sean.
Sean, if that
Sean, we
is
have to
your real
blame
name,
you for all this.
You're probably not even real. You're an android.
I'm watching you
So,
fix your little Art the Clown.
I love him. I
like your
love
little
Art the
Art
Clown, and I can't wait to hang out with them.
Same.
One day, they're gonna hang out with Scaredycast,
They're gonna
and it's gonna be
like,
so
hey,
cool.
can I be on Scaredycast? We'll be
We'll
like,
be like,
absolutely.
Damien who? I'm sorry, your name's not on the list.
Take a number, man.
Get in line, dweeb.
Just kidding, please, for the love of God, come on the show.
Going back, we will be at Days of the Dead Las Vegas the weekend of the 17th, January 17th through the 19th. So if you're in that area or if you're wanting to travel over there, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be at the Plaza.
So much fun.
Huge party.
Yes, in Old Town Vegas, which I love. It's a lot cheaper than, the main strip and stuff like that.
Plus, this is the last one, or a lot of people, the Chicago one was the last one of the year, and they're going into this one, all the vendors, not all of them, but a lot of them as just, we're not vending, we're partying. So this one's going to be like the big party because everybody was so busy in Chicago, they didn't have time to hang out.
It was
So much
crazy.
to, like...
We saw people on day 3 that were like, oh, hi, guys, you're here? Sorry, we've been so busy, we didn't even see you all weekend. And it's like, holy shit. And that was direct opposite, complete 180 from what Atlanta was like.
Yeah.
We had so much time in Atlanta. And now, so I don't even know what Vegas is going to be
Vegas
like.
is going to be insane.
But a lot of vendors said, dude, we're not vending next time. It's just we're partying. We're going to be hanging out. So I'm hoping Vegas is going to be our big...
Just so everybody, just a little like life hack, pro tip thing. Like if you come to Days of the Dead... obviously go around, do your panels, check out the vendors, get some autographs, take some pictures, do all the things that are going on.
The con stuff, yeah.
A lot to do.
Yes.
But stick around afterwards. Even though it says it ends at we're done at like 7. The con ends at 7. You want to hang around. Trust me.
Things happen.
Things happen.
And if you're cool with us, we might just,
Yeah.
We
were running around the streets of Chicago in shorts and T-shirts at midnight.
Hell yeah.
20 degrees outside. And people looking at us like we're fucking crazy. And we're like, nah, we just from Phoenix.
We just out here partying.
We just out here. Leave it at that. We got a package in our P.O. box.
Oh my God.
What?
Is this our first package?
First
Is it Anthrax? Is it good?
ever.
I hope so.
Is it a
package.
present?
If you're wanting to send us stuff, we have a P.O. box. Go to our website and you can. It's right there. This comes from Hoffman's Girl on Instagram.
Oh, I know who that is.
Hoffman with a 0.
Now I'm not worried about it being a bomb.
I got the package. Lucas was with me because he's with me all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's that? I'm like, we got some fan mail. I guess you could say.
Fan mail.
He's like, well, we got to open it together. I'm like, well, I guess I do now because you said that. So I already saw what's
you're
in
not
it.
part of Scaredycast.
So you guys get to open it up. Go for it. I've already opened it.
I'm going to do this.
Whoa.
And then you get the red flap. You get it. What's in there? Is that a stock?
Ooh, candy.
I see gift bags and a thank
Look
you
how
note.
cute.
Whoa. Check this out.
Look,
what do
little
you got?
sweet pops. We got little sweet pops
Oh,
and
we
these
got lollipops in
gorgeous
there.
and these I love this
Count
bag.
the blue one, please.
The blue one for you.
I want green. Can I have
You want green? You got
Please?
green. Red
I got
for
green,
me.
green with you.
Oh,
And
they
look,
got
there's
little
cool
stickers in it?
stickers.
Oh, what?
Dude.
Stickers.
What? This is so cool.
I got
Oh, here you go. Hoffman's Girl on Instagram. Make sure you guys check her out.
Hell
She's
yeah.
amazing.
H0.
We love her very much.
Oh, I
yeah.
got a Freddy Krueger sticker. What'd you get? You
I got Shining.
Oh,
I
wait,
got
there's
some
a,
like.
there's a
Jason.
note.
There's a note.
There's a thank you note.
Are we allowed to read it, or is it like
Yeah,
personal?
Personal?
read it. Well, I mean, read it first, then read
Wait.
it out loud. I don't know,
This
like,
says Hoffman's Girl Horror Crochet.
maybe you should
What?
look at that.
Can I, or do you want
Yeah.
the card first?
Well, I'm
Read
going
the
to read
card
it.
first.
Your card
we'll
first,
go by
card
my
first.
parent, my
My
mom's
parents rule,
rules at the
cards
birthday
first.
parties.
Oh, cute. Okay. Hey guys, I became a fan of the show a little while ago and I absolutely love it. So I thought I'd make you a little gift for the set. Oh, cute. I had so much fun making it, so I hope you love it. Thanks for all the true laughs and dopamine. Sending so much love, Sienna.
Sienna.
We love you. We love you.
Hoffman's girl. Hoffman's_girl. Hell yeah. Ooh.
She crocheted something. Let's see what
Oh my
it
God.
is. Oh my god.
Stop, yo.
No way.
Oh my God. That is so cool.
What?
Are you serious?
Isn't that the coolest?
Dude, Tony, how did you keep this from us? Did you just like shit
gonna, like,
yourself when you saw this? Were you
Yeah, a little
freaking out?
bit.
I'm gonna cry.
This is like a
Wow.
perfect mat.
And, like, on
Like
the
this is
pink.
really well made.
This
Oh my
is,
god.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. This is amazing.
Okay, now and she even left little
Yeah,
hangers
little
for
hangers.
us. Those are like metal too. That's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
We could
whoa.
like bring this to our shows too, like and put this on like the you know
Yeah.
how like we can like hang this from our table.
dude.
this
thank
is
you
so cute.
so much.
Oh my God, I love this so much.
This is fucking
it's so
amazing.
cute. And this note is
This is now
wonderful. Oh my God.
I'm gonna wear this.
You're going to wear it?
Seriously, that honestly,
Nah, it looks good. It's like if you get like a little ropey thing, you can like make it like a bib.
Oh yeah.
Like a little
For a
bit.
hot sauce challenge bib.
No, because it's probably gonna be hard to wash. No, honestly,
God.
that's I mean, I'm speechless.
Wow.
Like, holy
I can't
shit!
believe how long. Like all those.
I can't even imagine how long that took to make.
Do you know what else? I'm gonna say something real quick because this is like really cool. We had a fan make that piece. We had a fan make this logo, and now we had a fan make that fan's logo in crochet in their version of their art. We had somebody out of nowhere, the ones that I know are stickers and stuff, was Luis, right? And he made this Scaredycast, and I was like, dude, this is such a cool logo. This looks incredible. Can we use it? It's beautiful. And he's like, yeah, use it. And so now that we have someone else putting their art to someone else's art, but it's still like just
Artception.
amazing. Yeah, thank you. Hey, look, and there's
honestly,
art right there.
Hoffman's girl. Dang.
This is an incredible surprise. Thank you so much. And this is very sweet. And wow, just thank you.
I know,
very,
this is
very
cool.
much.
We're going to have to keep this note.
Thank you for listening. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. What are you
Thank you
doing,
for
Tom?
thinking that our stupid little selves are
Yeah,
funny.
right? Like, I'm glad that you laugh at our dumb podcast, but thank you so much.
Dude, that is so sick. Oh, man.
I love these colors. These are my favorite colors, too. The green and the purple and the like teal like that. I might just take this home.
Well, no. It's for the set. It says
Incredible.
it in writing.
Dude, this is so
thanks so much. Make sure to go follow Hoffman's girl. And for real, thank you. It's like we were talking about like in we were just talking about like one of our Patreon episodes. And, you know, times are tough for everybody. And so things like this like truly means the world to us. Like,
I had to miss an incredibly important show on Wednesday because of life things. And I really, 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 really wanted to be there. I never like missing Scaredy stuff, especially if it's like with Megaran. Hello. But when I'm sad about that and missing that, having someone be like, hey, I did this because you guys made me laugh and I fucking love it. This is like, okay.
And two,
This makes it
it's
better.
like it's
This
also like a
helps a
reminder,
lot.
like, you know, sometimes like it can really be easy to get caught up in life and like, you know, crazy stuff. And obviously we're working as hard as we can to make Scaredycast, you know, grow, and it is. But you know, obviously this is our dream to make it, you know, what we do. So to be able to know that it is resonating with people and that you guys actually fucking care, like,
yeah,
you know what
no
I mean?
kidding.
Like it really means a lot. And not even just like huge gestures like this, but like, you know, anyone showing up or commenting or sharing or like, you know, even like a little note of like, oh, that made me laugh, or like, or even like when people like argue with us about stuff, like, I mean, it's like a reminder of like, okay, like, you know, everyone has their opinions, like,
We're all
you know, we're able
people.
to engage,
Yes.
like, you know,
That's
with
the
these
whole
things.
point,
Yeah.
is
And
we're doing this
it's
with
just
other
so
horror
cool.
fans and stuff. We all have different opinions and different things, but that's
Yeah.
how we discover new things that we
Exactly.
find out that we love.
Dang.
We just got a message
sick.
from a guy from Atlanta. That was back in, let's see, what was that? November. And wait, really? No, it was before that. What are you talking about?
October.
That was October, at least. When was that? When was Atlanta, Tony?
87
October.
It was
years
October.
ago.
So he messaged because we had he bought a shirt and we took some pictures, and incredibly nice dude. We talked to him at the last day of the con, and he was just like, dude, I've been seeing you guys and like I'm interested in your stuff. What do you guys do? And we were like, dude, we should have been talking a whole weekend.
Yeah.
You're cool as hell. What the
Yeah.
hell? And then he's like, all right, I'm gonna buy a shirt. I'm gonna check you guys out. You're awesome. And we were like, dude, thanks so much. We got pictures. It was dope. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, I get this text message from him, and he's like, hey, don't know if you remember. And I'm like, dude, of course, I saved your number, blah, blah, blah.
That's so cool.
Dude, he's like, I've been listening to the show, and then, like, this is so funny, and I love this, and you guys. And I was just like, I could not tell you how much I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed
Yeah.
that because this last week has been very, very rough. And like, oh man, that I texted him back too. I was just like, dude, you have no idea how much this means to me. And if you're listening to this episode when it comes out, truly, like, dude, I really needed to hear that. And thank you so much. And that goes to everybody that, you know, maybe thinks it and doesn't feel like messaging or whatever. I don't care. I'm just happy you guys are listening.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much. Very, very, very much.
That's so cool.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Yes.
I don't even
I
know.
was trying to find
Yes.
information really quick about our guy who made the logo. But yeah, like, oh my God, I work my ass off on this show, and there's, you know, a lot of times I'm just sitting there. I'm like, God dang,
It's very thankless.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
So whenever we do get things like this, it's like just a reminder to keep going.
All those hours of editing and shooting and saving and editing again and uploading
And yelling at Kelsey
posting
for
and
saying stupid shit.
getting mad at us
Kelsey.
for being uppity.
And all the
idiots.
claps.
Posting, sitting there for hours and posting and editing and then posting clips and only getting like 100 views and just being like, God dang it, like, good grief.
It's all right, man. You know
It's
what?
hard.
We're there.
It's
We're
not our
getting there.
fault.
And then this happens, and then kind words come in through emails and DMs, and I get emotional, and I'm like, God dang it.
I know.
We're going to keep going.
Not going to cry on
We're
camera.
gonna cry right now.
Don't make us cry on camera.
No tears, old man.
Saying
Go
so-
let's
so-
see
Start
you cry.
talking about some spooky shit. All right, guys?
I'm putting this over here because I don't want to block art here, and that way, you know.
Kelsey, what do you got? We got like a creep of the week over there or anything?
We do.
I like creeps
Fire away.
of the week.
I kind of forgot what creep of the week.
Ah, jeez. Must have been not that creepy, huh?
Oh, I do. I know one off like the top of my head.
The guy that keeps leaving flowers on your car.
He's not been around in a long time, so
Hope he's okay.
kind of sad. Yeah, I hope he's all right.
Kind of missed it now that he's gone.
Yeah, you know, I didn't appreciate what I had.
Yeah. Don't know what you got till it's gone.
All right, so this happened in Akron, Ohio.
Akron.
A man from Ohio was sentenced for a dispute over potato chips.
Oh,
that led
what
to a
kind
shooting.
of potato chips we talking
Holy
here,
shit,
man?
a shooting?
I don't think it goes into
Probably the company's probably Big Chip. Big
Chip.
potato
This is
chip
big
was like,
potato
keep our
chip
names out of that.
conspiracy.
Big Chip, I'm just gonna laze here and listen to this story.
I'm just gonna sea salt and vinegar. So all right, 43-year-old Melvin Wright was sentenced to 9 years in prison for the shooting. So he pleaded guilty to attempted murder, having weapons like when he shouldn't, illegal firearms, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was they were in a nightclub and he sees across the way, oh, this guy is eating some potato chips.
Potato chips
I
at a
want some
nightclub. That's probably what he was thinking. Like, oh, there's potato chips
Man,
at a
the
nightclub.
fuck up out of here with the potato chips.
I want some potato chips.
What are you doing?
So
Oh,
he
you're going up to ask him for some?
So yeah. So he goes up to the guy, doesn't know this guy. He's like, "Hey, can I have some potato chips?" I mean, understandably, the other guy was like, "No, you can't have any of my
Sorry,
potato
no,
chips."
man.
Next thing you know, he's got his gun out. He shoots him in the face. He shoots that man.
Who?
He shot the guy in the face.
Which guy shot what guy?
The guy that was denied potato chips shoots potato chip man.
The creep went to potato chip bag
Okay.
man, said, "Give me some chips." Potato chip bag man said, "Nah."
No.
And then he went kaboom, blew
in
his
the face.
fucking face off.
But what's kind of dope
and
about
he
this?
lived?
He
Kinda
lived.
dope.
He didn't only live. He drove himself to the hospital. Isn't that crazy?
Where did this take place?
This was in Ohio,
dang,
of course.
man, it is-
Akron,
There's
Ohio.
nightclubs in Ohio.
I don't know what the
I mean, I don't know what they look like, but
I don't know what the skibbity riz is about Ohio, but something's about Ohio.
the skibbity doo.
Ohio is for lovers.
I don't know what them kids say now.
Could you imagine, like, you're just like minding your own business. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go get my little $1 bag of potato chips. I'm gonna have a little snack before I
see,
have another shot.
Yeah, that's what's scary. Is this could happen to us because
It could happen
to me
anywhere.
because
We
I
were-
would share.
Well, no, but I was gonna say because like we were literally in our hotel room ordering GoPuff, and we had so much
Oh
snacks.
my God, that was the
I
best
came down
night.
with that bag of pretzels, and I was trying to hand pretzels out to everybody in the convention. Do you remember? So that could be us. We
but
could
you
be.
could get shot.
We
for
could be
offering.
like, oh, I'm fucking loving these pretzels, and some guys like, yo, give me those, and I'm like, sorry, dude, and then boom,
Like, I don't know where your
blows
hands have
my
been.
bottom of my jaw off, and now I gotta
I was
hobble my way
thinking
to the
about-
fucking hospital.
Thinking about you a lot yesterday because I finally had somebody to go grocery shopping. And I got some queso and some hint of lime tortilla chips because I was like, oh
Don't
my
get Brian
God.
excited right now.
That
okay?
night in
Hint of
Chicago
limes,
when me and
dude.
Brian were just snacking and playing Slay the Spire on our phones, on our beds in our
And
hotel room.
then
The
we
best.
bumped the Stardew Valley soundtrack while we were playing Slay the Spire. Tony's on his belly, feet kicking in the air like a little girl twirling
Oh,
her
yeah, dude.
pigtails. Like, what are
It
you
was the
thinking
best
about?
night.
Dude, he's in his little
Literally,
socks
I have
kicking
a
on the bed.
video of that.
It's so
He's
fucking
like,
funny. And like, I'm just in bed, just balls deep in Slay the Spire. Tony's over there kicking his little feet, just nomming on what was it? Pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah,
Covered pretzel.
You got some pumpkin spice pretzel, dude.
The flips.
Brian ordered GoPuff in Chicago, and it was just like Christmas.
Snacks on snacks on snacks.
Dude,
I was like,
you got the Shirley Temple 7-Ups.
I had the cinnamon, the churro popcorners. So they were cinnamon buttery popcorn chips. Oh my fucking!
I remember when you pulled those out of the bag. I lost my mind because I was like,
okay.
You see that purple bag? You know, Brian mean business.
I
don't snack. I don't fuck around.
Let me give you guys some insight into why we got GoPuff. We're like, okay, you know what? Money's a little tight. Like, let's do some GoPuff so we have like some food.
we got
This
food
guy got 2 like pints of ice cream that they finished within like the first 20 minutes of his order coming.
Didn't even have utensils.
That was just for dessert.
Soda?
That was just for dessert.
Okay, but then also it was just like,
A gallon
it's just
of water.
snacks.
A gallon of
gallon
water.
of water, Fireball, which is
Thank you.
good.
And Fireball.
Fireball, which was good.
Okay, you know what, Kelsey? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
All
of it,
3 of us
I
ordered
was thinking
GoPuff.
like,
I understand what Kelsey's
I
saying
was thinking
because
like Uncrustables or like things that we could eat for like an
we
actual
had
like
no
lunch.
money, so we needed like,
Like
real
food.
food the
Yes.
last 3 days, like sandwich stuff, things like that.
Yes.
Okay.
But
We
the
actually had
problem,
fridges
what's not
in
a
our
problem?
thing.
The thing was, Brian and myself, we were stoned, so it was like
Also,
stoner food.
chips
So,
and salsa,
chips and dips
is absolutely as much food as a fucking Uncrustable. Fight me.
I will
mean,
fight
it
you.
If
is.
anybody says, "Oh, I just want to eat something real," you know, like an Uncrustable, I will fucking slap you.
Uncrustable got
if
them
you
raspberry
diss
flavors
me
now.
on hint of lime chips with medium chunky salsa, miss me with that shit.
Miss them with it.
Swear to God, if you're
God,
gonna
it was
tell me
so
that
good.
an Uncrustable, like you
I'm
can't
gonna say
have chips
this.
on salsa.
Top
Say it.
5 nights of my life.
Yo,
Swear to God, just chilling out,
Chilling out,
snacking with
Max.
my friends,
Relaxing,
just
all cool.
playing cool video games,
playing
on my phone.
some Slay the Spire.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, that was a hella snacks.
Hella.
snacks.
I will
Hella.
say Chicago was incredible. I
was
mean,
so busy,
if
though. Oh my
anyone's never
God.
been at Days of the Dead, if you're in the Chicago area or like we're saying like Las Vegas, I think is going to be really similar, especially because the Terrifier crew is going to be there again, and that was like a huge pull. It is insane. There's so many incredible vendors, so many incredible celebrities, so many incredible panels.
Dude, I've never
It
seen
is
that
so
many
fun.
people at any of our conventions. That many celebrities.
horror convention
I've
that
ever been.
many vendors
Yeah.
and that many customers.
It reminded me of like a
people.
Comic-Con. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
there
how
was
busy Comic-Cons
an
get.
Ernest P. Worrell cosplayer there, and I lost my mind.
And he was like, "This is my first year cosplaying. I didn't think anybody was going to recognize it." He didn't even get through the lobby without
No.
someone being like, "Ernest!"
It's me, Vern. You know who Vern is, right?
Laverne and Shirley.
Vern. And when you're watching,
yeah.
when you're
Laverne
watching
and Shirley.
Ernest, and he's saying Vern, he's talking to you.
Anyone's Fern.
So you're Vern. Anybody's Vern. Everybody
Hey,
watching
Vern.
Ernest is Vern. So
okay.
you're part of it. You're in.
It's
Ernest
like
is such
interactive.
a weird, specific, peculiar thing.
Remember in Ernest Saves Christmas whenever he brings the Christmas tree to Vern's house and like he's dragging it through and he's breaking all this shit and everything.
Holy shit, weird. I haven't watched that in so long.
You got to
dude.
watch Ernest Saves Christmas this year. We'll talk about it next week.
What did he say
Next
when he
week.
backed that truck up into that one thing on the Halloween? He's
Oh,
like,
how
"You
about
bumper?"
a bumper sandwich booger lips? Did you guys know that JWoww made a horror movie?
I did not. Is it just like killer boobs?
It's on Screenbox. It's called Devin.
Who the fuck is JWoww?
What?
JWoww.
I know J Lo. I know J Law.
Jersey Shore.
Apologies, JWoww.
Yeah, JWoww. We really apologize for him. We don't claim him all the time.
Anyways, she made a horror movie, but they filmed at the actual Pinhurst Asylum.
Oh,
yeah.
huge.
And there was like some real like actual creepy shit happening.
Yeah,
huh?
they were
Yes.
saying like they had to develop a buddy system because anytime somebody went somewhere, they would immediately start screaming and crying because they see a little boy running around out in the woods. Whenever they would start filming stuff, like the cameras would be
Just
all
like,
prepped and ready to go, and then they would start filming, and like the cameras would just
all
shut
die
down.
like at the same time, like
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, I haven't watched the movie yet.
Jesus.
But I will.
What is it on?
It's on Screenbox.
Wait, I want to watch it too.
So she plays.
She directed it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm looking forward to it. I really want to see it.
Maybe something good will come out of Jersey Shore.
Oh God.
Gee whiz.
It just entertained millions and millions of people each week.
We got movies to talk about.
Okay.
I hope. Did you guys watch any movies? Because I watched a movie. Boy, did I. You guys don't got no movies. That's okay.
I watched Aristocats because I was depressed. I have manic depression.
I'm a lady.
This
You're not a
last
lady.
week
You're my
has
sister.
been a nightmare for
Dude,
me.
I used to watch.
And I just needed the wholesome Toulouse Berlioz. I was just like, creme de la creme a la Edgar. Oh, dude, and Frou Frou, the horse. Fuck me, I love that movie. I'm gonna go and watch it again tonight. I don't give a fuck.
I watched Monster Mash.
Oh. The Monster Mash.
Sounds familiar,
They did
but-
the mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. The Monster Mash.
How about that movie, Tony?
Well, it stars. I'm looking around for a movie to watch, and I'm, high. And that's when I started texting. I'm like, man, we should really do high on horror.
Yeah.
Like, we should knock that. We should start
saying
doing
that for years.
I'll derail a little bit here. We're gonna start a new Patreon thing called High on Horror, where we're just gonna get super high and watch horror movies.
At least me and probably Tony, maybe sometimes
when
Kelsey.
Kelsey shows up, she's gonna be drunk.
But me and Tony are going to get blitzed and ramble and talk about movies and stuff. It's going to be
I
great.
already have our first movie that we're going to watch.
Love it.
It's called Strippers versus Werewolves.
Yes.
But anyways, back to Monster Mash. Now, I put this movie on, and immediately I'm like a minute in, and I was like, oh, I got to do commentary for Patreon for this one. So I clip my mic on, and I start watching it, and I go into this movie expecting cornball, cheesy,
Cheap.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
This movie's actually really good.
No.
It's not like blockbuster good.
Yeah.
But for what you go in expecting and what you get in return, you're like, that was actually a good movie. Like, it was good.
Real quick.
Yeah.
This is going to tell me everything I need to know about what this movie looks like.
Okay.
You already love it. But you can love shitty movies too. And
Right.
who cares if they're low budget? You still love them. Do you think there is a chance that Kelsey will legitimately like this movie?
Yes.
Then now I know the
Monster
quality
Mash.
of it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll tell
Understood.
you why. One word. Dracula.
Oh, is he hot?
Oh, Jesus.
This man enters the room, and the very first time you see him in this movie, and
Is it
he's
Father
just-
Vampire?
No, it ain't Father Vampire.
That'd be cool.
But this is the thing. So Monster Mash, real quick. Michael Madsen
Oh.
plays Dr. Frankenstein, and he's dying. So he is sending his monster, which he calls Boris.
Wow.
Wow. Sends him out to start collecting pieces of other monsters. He kidnaps a vampire. He kidnaps Dracula's daughter. He goes and he takes some skin off of the Invisible Man. He takes the heart from the mummy. Yeah, he takes the arms and the legs from the Wolfman.
Oh, God.
Because he's going to
Build.
build and put together this thing so he can
Monster Mash.
Monster Mash.
It was, I didn't get
And
it
so
now.
he's going to put his essence and body, basically, not
He's
his
just gonna-
body, but he's going to put himself into this new creature.
Ew, he's gonna
that
fuck it?
He's building it.
Essence.
He's going to come in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna fuck it.
So the other monsters, I mean, they survive the attacks because they're monsters. You know, Wolfman regenerates. Dracula brings the mummy back to life. So Dracula's basically, his daughter's been kidnapped by Dr. Frankenstein. He has to assemble the other monsters to go after
Whoa.
and rescue his daughter.
This sounds
like
like
a
a cool
war.
movie.
So it's like got a little bit of superhero thing going on with like all the monsters teaming up, you know. It's
Like
got
the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, but good.
But good.
But the guy that plays Dracula, he walks into this room and you're immediately like, you can't take your eyes off this man.
Let me look
Like
this man
he's
up.
just like oh God. The makeup. They use practical makeup. There's no CGI makeup until the end. I'll get to that in a minute.
Uh-oh.
But like Wolfman and Dracula and Mummy and Frankenstein,
They look good?
all look good.
Fuck yeah.
Like, and they don't look like Hollywood makeup good. This is gonna come off sounding bad, but it's not. Trust me.
Okay.
They come off looking like Spirit Halloween good, as in like they went all the way. Like if you're gonna look like one of these monsters, you're going to look like one of these. Not like like the first X-Men movie. They didn't wear their X-Men costumes. They wore like black leather suits and shit. So you didn't really get the full characters. These were like, if I just showed you pictures of each one, you're like, oh, Wolfman, Mummy.
So are they very classic looking?
Yes.
Like the flannel and the jeans and for Wolfman and like, okay.
Wolfman, more the Mummy and the Invisible Man, they're like the comic relief guys.
The Mummy is too?
Yeah, Invisible Man's always like cutting it up.
Quippy.
Yeah, a lot of quips going on. Dracula's very like focused and like serious because he's Dracula. Yeah. But he's like good guy Dracula. So it's like
this is pretty cool.
It's like it was like cool to watch because it was like I'm recording the commentary. So like on Patreon, I do commentary for horror movies where I just laugh and make fun of them and have a good time. There was a lot of times where I was just not, so apologies, I wasn't talking because I just got caught up just watching the fucking movie because I was like invested in this fucking movie. But then you get to the end. Oh my God. The movie's going on. Dracula and his gang, this isn't a spoiler really. Dracula and his gang they've gotten to where Dr. Frankenstein is. The movie stops and a scroll screen comes up and Dracula starts talking to you, the viewer, basically saying, this shit's about to get so fucking crazy. Now's your chance to turn the movie off and go away. Because if you keep watching, just know shit's going to get crazy.
I love that. Okay.
Like, apparently they used to do this like for old Hammer movies like Hammer horror movies back in the day. I took a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it amongst all my pictures of Stardew Valley stuff. It says, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fright break. Your heart may not be able to stand the shocking conclusion of this film. And this is Dracula reading it. And when Dracula talks to the movie, it's like
your pussy quivers.
Generic Dracula. And you're like, oh, your heart may not be able to stand the shocking conclusion of this film.
Nice.
So we're giving you a chance to stop watching now. You are a brave audience to have lasted this long, and we won't hold it against you if you decide to leave before it's too late.
Oh, that's fun.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Cute.
Worlds collide in 5, 4.
Dang, with the countdown.
Yeah, dude, gives you the countdown and everything.
Dang.
So as you would guess, like, Michael Madsen's going to successfully get this new body together that he has, and it's going to have to fight the monsters. He gets the new body. It appears. It is the worst
It's bad.
of CGI. It is like
Scorpion King, the Mummy shit.
it is no.
Wait, that's not the one where like the bat and they like shoot it, right? Was that a different movie?
That was Waxwork.
Oh, okay.
No, this is like Nintendo 64. Like it's really like
Polygonal,
maybe PlayStation 2.
like a Cybertruck
Like there's
standing on
he
one.
basically just looks like a giant werewolf, but there's no fur. It just looks like he's made out of clay. Now, immediately the movie took a turn there for me because I was like, oh my God.
That
like,
sucks.
You've been doing so well with all this
They're
practical
like, no,
makeup.
please turn off the movie
This
now.
is about to get
They're like,
shit.
actually, please turn off the movie.
They're like, please, like... And I was like, look, I'm in this long. I'm not going to turn off. I'm sticking with it. I want to see what happens because I was like, I love the rest of the movie. And Dracula fights him. Dracula turns into a giant bat, really bad CGI giant bat, fighting a really bad CGI werewolf monster man. And like, it's just a fight. And like everybody else, like the Mummy and Wolfman, they're all sitting aside, just going like, "Whoa, my God!"
Oh, they're not even in on it.
No, because he's like a giant werewolf, and they're like, "What the fuck is the Invisible Man going to do against a giant
Right.
werewolf
Trip
dude who's,
him or
like,
something.
Basically immortal."
Use your invisible
Stab
powers.
him, yeah. duh. Stab him.
So
Kill him.
I'll tell you guys what happened because the way the fight ends pulled me back in. Because bad CGI or not, the way Dracula defeats this guy, I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. I like that.
He sucks his blood.
So Dracula's a giant bat. And he's fighting him, and they're fighting. He's clawing at each other and stuff. The Wolfman thing, he's not really like using any of the powers he assembled. Like he doesn't turn invisible or do anything like that. He's just a giant fucking Wolfman. Anyways, Dracula's like losing this fight. And like the Invisible Man and them down below, they just start throwing rocks at this werewolf to like distract him.
That'll do it.
So you watch this, you're like, God damn, this CGI sucks. This fight's kind of shit because the CGI sucks. Like it's bad.
Especially after the build up.
Please remember what I'm saying though. This is a awesome movie. So Dracula bursts into like just thousands of little bats.
Oh, hell yeah.
Little shitty CGI bats.
Little shitty CGI bats.
Little pixels.
Like Birdemic.
Flies
Just like little clip art.
into Dr. Frankenwolf's mouth.
Dr. Frankenwolf.
Fills his body up of bats and then like explodes and all the bats come flying out of his belly and shit. And I was like, I'm back in. Y'all got me with that. Y'all got me. CGI sucks, but that was fucking great. And
So
I'm
he
back on
blows the
board.
guy apart. Just Dracula alone. Could have done all this by himself.
Why
No, he
even,
could not have done all this by himself.
Why even get
Because
all of the monsters
That's what I'm
together?
saying.
Well, because like he took the mummy's heart. He took Wolfman's arms.
But they
away.
didn't do shit.
Because if they don't stop this guy, like, but they do it. To get to Frankenstein, though, they had to go through his hideout, which was booby trapped. Conveniently, each booby trap, only one of those monsters could get through to deactivate. So
Why
there's
would he
one-
build it like that?
There's one in there that's activated by a mirror. So the Invisible Man goes invisible, just walks on past and deactivated. There's another one that's activated
Wouldn't the
by
vampire also be able to do that?
He can't go
No,
through.
well, he
this
would have to
one-
get. He'd have to get naked.
Oh.
You know,
Can't get naked.
something.
Dracula never has
you know,
sex.
Dracula. He had to turn into the mist and go through a hallway. Wolfman, he had to use like his good parkour shit to get through one thing. Like,
Wow. What about the mummy? Just
no, he's just chilling.
He's like,
yeah.
he unwrapped his
Mummy's
bandages
cool.
and
Mummy's
swung
just there.
across.
But then, like, the movie ends and they're all like sitting at a tavern together and they're just talking about like, yes, we are good friends now. And like, like,
we did it.
we did it once, and if the world ever needs us, we'll come back together and fight again. And like,
It's amazing.
So it's kind of schmaltzy, but it's
Oh, no.
fun.
This is like if you have like a 10-year-old and you want to show them a horror movie. This is like one of those like perfect
Oh.
thing. Like it does have horror in it, obviously,
But not like
Is
creepy.
it PG-13?
I'd say probably. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was on Tubi,
Tubi.
and it was like TV 14.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it's like one of those good ones that like kids would like too.
Okay.
Because it's like Monster Squad.
Yeah,
Like
it's
remember
fun.
Monster Squad? It was a kids adventure movie, but there was like shit in it. It's like this kids shouldn't probably be watching this.
Right. Plus, there's like that cool like superhero thing, like you said, like
Yeah.
the team of all these guys coming together. You're like, cool. Like it's just, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, like I went in expecting just some shit to laugh at and make fun of, but I was like, this is actually
How many
Good.
bursting clay stomachs out of 5 are you going to give?
I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5. I'm
You're gonna go halves, huh?
gonna go 3.5 out of
You know,
5.
I don't
give
like
it.
halves.
I take away I take away a star because that CGI at the end was brutal.
So now it's at 4 stars.
And it was like, guys, you did so well with like practical makeup this whole time.
yeah.
That's weird direction
Like,
to
you
take
should
it.
have stayed, like made like a cool practical.
it's worth a
monster.
half a star too.
And then I take away half because there are some times where it's like Dracula's always explaining things, but he's doing it as full blown Dracula.
So it just takes forever.
It's just like Dracula. Let's
Speed
Let's
it
go.
along.
Let's go. Let's go.
Speed it along.
but yeah, Monster Mash on Tubi.
Cool.
Tubi.
Good times. Good times.
Do you watch
and
anything?
Aristocrats.
Aristocats.
Aristocats. Sorry.
Aristocats.
Aristocats was on Disney Plus.
The
yeah.
one I want to talk about is not a movie, but something that I watched, but I'm saving it for the holiday episode.
Holiday episode. Oh, I watched some of the holiday episode too. Did not go as well as Monster Mash. Let's put it that way. Please go to patreon.com/scaredycast to support the show. Get all kinds of bonus stuff, early access to episodes, Monday mornings. High on Horror is going to be on there very shortly. You get discounts on merch. You get access to the Discord. You just get all kinds of stuff. We'll throw some behind the scenes. You get shout outs. You get credited on episodes of the show.
Sometimes little cool stickers and merch stuff that we come out with, and then you guys get those. Our
Yeah,
patrons.
sometimes I'll just mail you some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just mailed a bunch of posters and stickers to some of
hell
our
yeah.
patrons. So,
Look at that.
well, not just it. It was like 2 months ago, but whatever. I did it.
Anyways, if you want,
It
just
happened.
go do it because that would be cool and we love you. So thanks.
All right. Thanks.